I'm about to start. Steven, I can hear myself. All righty. Eagles taking on the Broncos. I'm kind of cooking here. Give us a breakdown while I take my sweatshirt off. I'm cooking up here.
All right, so it's a big bounce-back week after a quite rough Norris matchup. I think that the three things we need to do to win today are limiting Centennial's offensive boards, as they're not a shooting team. They're not going to kill you with precision. They're going off kind of shaky offenses and second tries. And then getting Colby the ball responsibly. It's not worth risking possession to get it to your main guys. They're not the best offense, and if we can stay on top of them, that'll be the game.
There's your three keys for success for these Eagle boys. Yeah, obviously a crushing defeat Tuesday. What was it, 103-41?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think you got to take the little wins in that kind of situation. Obviously, getting beat that bad, a mental win or something like that, you can't have those because, you want to win a game, and anything short of that is not a win. But you got to see the silver linings, and the silver lining I have is obviously good competition. Iron sharpens iron. Obviously, the Titans were a lot sharper than us, especially in that game. But a bit of a positive, we lost 103-41. Waverly lost 108-37, and they're a Class B team. So, you think about it, Class C team performed better than the Class B team against a really good Class B team. I think that's a silver lining you got to look at. Obviously, it's not a great one.
Yep.
But nonetheless, got to look to bounce back. It's a big night here on a beautiful Friday evening here in the Nest. Broncos, Eagles, I mean, what else could you ask for? You got the chicken and donkey rivalry going on. Both teams, wouldn't say hate each other. We're in high school. It ain't that deep. But, there's going to be a little extra passion in this game. Big rivalry matchup. We'll be back right after the national anthem. God bless the USA. Game time, and the Eagles going to win the tip. 7-footer, big advantage. An offensive advantage for the Eagles coming into this game. They've been pretty high scoring. There's a dunk by Rodenberg.
Oh,
starts it off big with the slam. That's the way you've wanted to see this 7-footer play this season. I mean, aggressive, playing like a monster, the 7-foot monster that he is. He does so right there with a huge dunk to start this game off.
Absolutely.
Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Now back up to the top of the key, back out, looks down to the corner. Bounce pass down to the post, spin, looking, bounce pass in. Short range shot blocked by Rodenberg, tipped, and Rodenberg going to recover it. Passes up the Ryle. These Eagles are playing fierce so far. Long pass over to Roth. moves right towards the baseline, gets it to Rottenberg, catches it, back over, swing it. Adams with the drive, puts it up left-handed off the side of the backboard. Rebound, Dunlap puts it off the glass and in. These Eagles are excited to play. They got stomped Tuesday against Norris. They're looking to give a little payback. Take their frustration out on the Broncos. Tight defense, taken away by Adams. Moves it with the left hand, puts it up, blocked. Rebound Broncos. Pass it up, Adams gonna steal it away. Smart defense there. Gives it to Dunlap, Dunlap back to Adams, or Roth. Now to Ryle, lobs it up to the 7-footer, and out of nowhere comes Neighbor, and he smacks Rottenberg over the back of the head. It'll get the foul on the floor. First foul on Neighbor. Passed into Roth, swing to Dunlap. Now across to Ryle, to the corner. Now Adams with the three. That one's no good, just barely. Rebound by McFadden. Adams almost able to get another steal there. And Dunlap able to get the steal. Broncos struggling to hold on to the ball so far. Roth with it. Look, spins. Pass it to Adams. Over to Ryle. Left-handed three. Got it! Kaboom! 7-0 start. Ryle with a big three. Adams still playing that shifty defense that he's been playing. Pass back in. Lost. Unable to recover it. Broncos with it. Lob pass out of bounds. It'll be back to the Eagles again. I mean, talk about a shaky start for the Broncos. As Crabtree subs in for Dunlap for the Eagles. I'm 7-0 this early. You can tell these Eagles are frustrated. They did not like how that game went Tuesday. Now they're looking to make some noise. Adams with it on the left side to Crabtree, excuse me. Roth with it. Pass, now cross, Rottenberg over to Roth, three-pointer, got it!
Absolutely
Kaboom!
amazing.
Eagles already to 10. We're not even 3 minutes into the first quarter.
What an electric start for the Eagles.
They are firing on all cylinders. You can tell they've been excited to play this game, and it is going every way for them as there's another turnover. Pass to Roth, bounce pass to Crabtree, and it's going to be off his face and out of bounds. Slows the Eagles down a little bit. I doubt they won't bounce back from that. Just a small misstep. Broncos yet to score. 5 minutes left in this quarter. Struggling to get it past half court. Looked like should have been an over and back, but it isn't. And there it is. Tight defense by Roth, able to force him across. Another turnover by the Broncos. I have some matchup info here for you. Eagles averaging 52.8 points a game. Centennial only 32.8. Big advantage as a pass over to Ryle, gets it down to Crabtree. Crabtree over to Roth. Roth goes baseline, puts it up awkwardly, bounces out. Rebound Crabtree, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound Roth, drives in. He's blocked, but he'll draw the foul. To the line for two for Roth.
What a start offensively. I mean, there's just no stopping him right now.
Looking like Norris against Milford. You know, hate to say it, but it's true. First free throw up and money. Roth been a good free throw shooter for this team, shooting 92% on the year. Only missed one all season. And three-point shooting, he's 30%, as that second free throw is good. 12-0 start for the Eagles. And then leads this team, averaging almost 17 points a game. Berkey playing tight defense. Able to escape, though. Out to the wing, pump fake, drives baseline, tries to put it up, stuffed by Rottenberg. And Rottenberg unable to block that one as the Broncos finally get on the board with the layup. Roth with it, back to Ryle. Looking, over to Crabtree. Swung down to Berkey. Pumps, tries to get it back to Crabtree, but it's a steal. Now corralled and stolen away by Berkey. Puts up the right-handed layup and in. Way to make up for the mistake. Had a poor pass that was intercepted and able to force the turnover right there and score 2 points off of it. Passed up, still trying to get past the half-court line. Finally do. Passed up, out to the left. 3-point shot. That one on the way, no good. Rottenberg tries to get the rebound, but it'll off his hand and out of bounds. Neighbor going to inbound it for the Broncos. Neighbor, bounce pass in, covered by Rottenberg, nowhere to go, stuffed. I mean, is there even a point in putting that shot up?
There's just nothing you can do against him.
I mean, the height advantage.
Incredible.
That was Jake Hofschneider. He's 6 foot and he still looked tiny compared to the 7-footer. 3-point shot, Neighbor. That one off the mark. Rebound, Dunlap. Ryle going to take it up for the Eagles. Pass it, Roth. Thought about the three-pointer, doesn't take it. Swung down. Berkey with it. Pumps. Long pass across. Roth back up to Ryle. They get it back to Berkey. He puts up the long three. No good. Rebound, Rottenberg, and it's going to fall off his hands and out of bounds. Back to the Broncos. So a little bit of struggle for Rottenberg in that department. Just corralling those rebounds. Had one on the other side of the court. Gets one there. That rolls out of bounds. 14-2, Eagles lead. 3:09 left in the first quarter. Bounce pass. Now to the left. Holds up there. Looks. Passes left. Neighbor with the baseline drive. Fadeaway shot. No good. Rebound, Roth. Here come the Eagles once again. Fast tempo. Slows it up. Gets it to Berkey. Berkey looking, gets it to the 7-footer, goes up, tries to dunk it, can't get it. Dunlap with the rebound, back out, Ryle. Rottenberg, three-pointer, no good. And another offensive board. Berkey gets it down to Dunlap. Dunlap back out to Ryle. He puts up a three. Got it! Wow. Kaboom!
Electric.
I mean, talk about second chance opportunities. Obviously, Rottenberg going to be frustrated with the missed dunk, but still able to turn it into points.
What was that, 3 offensive boards?
It's what the Eagles need. As there's a three-pointer by Neighbor. That one way off the mark. Once again, rebound Rottenberg. Passed up quickly. Roth, lob pass to Dunlap. Dunlap putting up left-handed, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up off the glass and in. 17-point lead for the Eagles. Dunlap with 4. Berkey, tough defense on Hawley. And looks like they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Berkey. And no, this one going to be on Roth.
I mean, this is just exactly what you want to see from these Eagles. They are an experienced and talented team, and they can take us very far.
They can, especially, getting a look. Obviously, not a game they were expected to win against Norris, and obviously didn't, as there's a layup good for another Broncos bucket, their second of the game. But obviously playing against a great team like that, that's going to get you so much experience, and it's going to help in the long run, even though it is a loss. As there's a great backdoor cut by by Dunlap. Crabtree with a great pass to get the assist. Dunlap's got 6. Ollie with it, passes it at the wing, covered by Roth. Now back top of the key. Right-handed drive, mid-range shot, and that one's money. Perry with the make. Passed up to Roth, back to Berkey. Berkey moves left, puts up a 3 from the top of the key, no good. Tipped. Crabtree loses it on the ground, and timeout called by the head coach of the Broncos. Big start for the Eagles, up 21-6 here in the first quarter, 1:01 left. Take a timeout with them. Eagles lead big here in the Nest on a beautiful Friday afternoon. Eagles honestly doing a great job of limiting the offensive rebounds by Centennial. It's something that not just in the Norris game, which obviously Norris is a great team, a lot of tall players, had a huge advantage over the Eagles physically, but even in the Lincoln Lutheran game that they've dropped, that one was close. They only lost it by 2 points as it's lost for a second and recovered by Hawley. And now Neighbor's struggling to get it up, and there's going to be a foul, I think, on Adams. Nope, going to be on Berkey. But like I was saying, I mean, a 2-point loss against Lincoln Lutheran, they had that game. I mean, it was right there. And I think it all came down to the offensive board that Lincoln Lutheran was getting. I mean, the Eagles could not get a defensive rebound to save their life. Lutheran had double-digit second chance opportunity points as there's a three. That one no good, almost wedgied. And battled for, they'll say, stepped out of bounds on Perry. But yeah, it's just limiting the opponent's offensive boards. That is the key for this Eagles team because they can score. They're proving it right now. Absolutely.
And 2 tough losses coming first to Fillmore and then obviously Lincoln Lutheran. I mean, this team should be 5-1.
They should be. I mean, quality team. As they get it down to Dunlap, puts it up off the glass, gets his own rebound and back up and in. Another second chance opportunity. Dunlap with 8. Having a good night so far. Passed up, Hawley with it. Down to the corner, pump. Moves left, passes in, now back out. Neighbor moves right. Drives right against Ryle. Puts it up against Dunlap, hits the shot clock. Didn't call it out of bounds. Unable to get the shot off before the end of the first quarter. Eagles lead big, 23-6 after 1. Dunlap leading the Eagles with 8 points. Who was it that had 6? I missed it. Ooh. Is that Roth? Or is that, no, that's Ryle. He's got 2 threes.
Yes.
One thing we are going to point out, Dan Crane in the JV game.
Was it 27
points?
Wow.
Off of 9 threes. And he was shooting, I mean, he only shot like 10 or 11 threes. He was shooting 90% almost. I mean, talk about insanity run.
That is incredible. The amount of practice that takes.
I mean, I had some a conversation with Crabtree, Gus Crabtree, and he was talking about it. He's like, yeah, during practice, he said, what's his name? Dan Crane. He said he kind of cooks the varsity in practice. I mean, he is a lethal shooter. Obviously, he's had some rough nights in the JV games. You know, kept below double digits. But other than that, he has been a great shooter. And I think he's something that this Eagles coaching staff can look forward to in the future years for this program.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you've got a kid shooting even 40% from 3, you've got a weapon. And he's out there doing that? Come on.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's up here by the end of this year.
That'd be great to see. I mean, Josh Peening came up. He's been performing well in JV. I mean, Crane being some weapons. Pass to Neighbor. Thought about the long 3, and offensive foul going to be called. Not sure what that foul call is. They called it in the girls' game. Me and Grant couldn't figure it out, but I know it's offensive. So back to the Eagles. Over to Ryle. Top of the key, moves to left, gives it to Adams. Now back across to Ryle. Pumps, pivots. They swing it. Adams with it, looking for the post. Gets it to the 7-footer, puts it up off the glass, and 1.
Wow. I mean, they almost look scared down there. I would be too.
I mean, talk about these posts. Rottenberg and Dunlap playing some big boy basketball right now.
What a duo.
I mean, getting the boards, getting the points. Second opportunities especially. I mean, Dunlap already with a few off his own misses as that first free throw's good. So a 3-point play there by Rottenberg. I mean, this is something that the Eagles have been trying to do. Is that pass no good?
Hard fall.
Out of bounds. It'll be back to the Eagles as they have a 20-point lead over the Broncos. But again, the Eagles, you know, they've kind of lived on the perimeter, kind of on an in-and-out basis. And if they can go in and these posts can play like how they're doing tonight, they're going to be dangerous throughout the season. Pass to the left side. Ryle, long 3. Got it!
Got another one.
Kaboom!
Wow.
3 triples for the left-handed senior. 9 points today. Long pass up, caught by Hawley. Poked away by Adams and out of bounds.
This is just great to see. I mean, the shooting hasn't been on point for Ryle, but I mean, tonight, it's everything you could have hoped for.
I mean, he is feeling himself. He's in a flow state right now, and the defense they're playing quality as there's almost another takeaway. Instead, it's Neighbor driving baseline, puts up the floater. That one going to roll in. Point Broncos. A couple of points, Broncos. 29-8 now. I mean, Adams, he's been playing great defense. Reminds you of Sam Hoiberg for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. You know, a little smaller as he passes it to Rottenberg, who puts it off the glass and in.
What a night.
And there's another great pass by Adams. Another assist for him. I mean, Eagles are just performing so well right now. Frustrating the Broncos as there's another poke away. Going to be out of bounds on Adams again, but, I mean, he's being a nuisance for this Centennial team. As Crabtree checks back in for Dunlap. Look at Adams. I mean, look at him. He wants that ball. Over on the left side. Under the post against Rottenberg. Tries to get through, puts up the shot off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound Crabtree. And they're going to say foul on Crabtree. He got a little frustrated there. I think I know what the ref's talking about.
Yeah.
He was fighting for that rebound. Thought he was getting a little jammed down there. And used that arm. You saw him extend that elbow, which that's going to be your killer there. So when you extend that arm into a pushing motion, that's when you're going to get called. Long pass by Neighbor to Hawley. And a moving screen going to get called. I saw that one. Perfectly played by Adams. Ryle, excuse me. It was Robinson with the illegal screen. And one thing to note about this Centennial team, I mean, obviously kind of struggling is that three's no good. Rebound Broncos. They're struggling this year so far, but, I mean, once again, silver linings, we talk about them. They've only got one senior. And a lot of their team is freshmen and sophomores, so they're going to have a lot of the same players coming up throughout the next few years. And I think that's going to help them in the long run. Kind of a rebuilding year. I mean, if I had to say, probably one of the youngest teams in the SNC.
Absolutely. I mean, they came out starting lineup, sophomore, freshman. They're a young team, and they're going to have a lot of time together.
Pass to the right. Hawley with the long three. No good. Rebound, 7-footer Rottenberg. Ryle to take it up. Crosses the M. Passes. Roth. Back to Ryle. Swing cross. Adams. Looking. Cross to Ryle. Three-pointer. On the way. Got it! Wow. Kaboom! 4 of 4. And he forces the timeout. I mean, talk about a night he is having. He has been a defensive player. He's been a quick, fast player getting rebounds. But tonight, he is an offensive weapon. Eagles lead 34-8. Broncos take a timeout. We'll take one with them. 5:26 left in this first quarter here in the Nest. Broncos struggling so far against the Eagles. Able to break the full court press to start, or I guess to come out of the timeout, but there, another steal by Adams. And he is the defensive leader for this team. Gets it down to Crabtree. Crabtree over to Rottenberg, loses it, recovered by Ryle. Recovered again by Rottenberg. I wonder if they'll count that as a rebound. Kind of a funky play there. I mean, obviously he towers above everybody even close to him. Able to just control the airspace. Is that ball going to go out of bounds?
I mean, if it works, it works.
That one off a parry. It'll be back to the Eagles. One bucket away from a 30-point lead over the Broncos. Ryle leads the team with 12. Pass it to Roth. Lob up to Rottenberg, puts it off the glass and in. I mean, there's just nothing the Broncos can do. I mean, they're young. They've got time to grow. But right now, they just can't compete with the 7-footer down low. Neighbor putting some moves on Ryle. Pass. Beat on the baseline was Rottenberg. The mid-range shot going to be no good. Rebound. Now back up. That one's going to roll out. Rebound Crabtree. Here comes the Eagles. Pass quickly up to Roth. Roth to Ryle. Ryle back to Roth. Now Roth back to Ryle. Swing it to Adams. Looking. Looks right. Now middle to Rottenberg. Lose it for a second. Back to Ryle. 3-point shot on the way. Got it!
Oh my
Kaboom!
gosh.
5 threes for the lefty. He is on fire. Looking like Dan Crane.
This is amazing.
Taking up quickly. Ryle trying to poke it away. Now passed over. Neighbor stolen away by Adams. Wide
There
open
he
layup.
goes.
Puts it up off the glass and in. I mean,
Incredible.
amazing start. And surprisingly enough, Adams' first points of the game. Are we still in the first quarter? No, we're in the second. Kind of lost track of time as Crabtree tries to steal it away, and he does. Gives it to
Again.
Adams. Left-handed layup. Puts it up. That one's just going to miss. No harm, no foul. Eagles still up big. Passed up. Drive. Back out. Neighbor 3. Fadeaway shot. No good. Way short, and they're going to call a foul on Adams. Got a little aggressive down there trying to box out. Didn't work out. Couple of subs coming in. Rottenberg and Adams going to take seats as Dunlap and Berkey step back on.
What a night for some of these guys.
Yeah, I mean, already. I mean, we're only 5 minutes into the second quarter. These boys are having amazing nights. Hand it off to Hawley. Pass back to the left. Oma passes it to Neighbor. Over. Back. Top of the key. Now Hawley. 3-point shot on the way. That one's going to be off the front of the rim. Tipped and recovered. Rebound. Roth. Berkey with it. Gets it to Dunlap. Dunlap looked like he was kind of getting held on to. No foul call, but it will be out of bounds on McFadden. It'll stay with the Eagles. Under 3 to go here in the second. Over to Roth. Long pass across to Crabtree. He loses it out of bounds. Pass was a smidge high. Back to the Broncos. And Caleb Meyerdirk's going to step on. Landon Roth going to get one of his few breaks of the night. Ryle playing shifty defense. Bounce pass at the wing. Pass it back up. Now moves left, gives it to Hawley. Hawley to Neighbor. Long 3 by Neighbor. That one might be money. No good. It's off to the right. Looked good, wasn't good. Gets it to Meyerdirks. Now tries to get it to Crabtree. Not a great pass selection, but Crabtree able to make it work. Puts it off the glass and in. He gets his first bucket of the day. Berkey gets beat a little bit there, able to recover. Out of coma, he passes right. McFadden puts up the awkward shot, and that one's somehow going to roll in for an and one. So Broncos finally able to eclipse double digits. And a chance for a 3-point play. That's a second foul on Berkey.
Just the energy is so high.
Yeah, I mean, they were excited for this game. I mean, even before the Norris loss, as that one's tipped out of bounds by Dunlap. Back to the Broncos. But yeah, even before the Norris loss, this is a rivalry game, a conference game, a rivalry game. This is a game they're always looking forward to, no matter where it's at, no matter who's playing. Eagles want to play Centennial, and they want to beat them, just as bad as Centennial wants to beat Milford. So far, the Eagles in control with a 35-point lead. McFadden with the mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound, Ryle. Passes left. Bounce pass to Crabtree. Spins. Looking. Gets it out to Berkey. Berkey thought about the three, and he travels. So far, the Broncos with 10 points, and every bucket they've scored has been by a different person. Not sure how often that happens. Right now, Eagles, it's been Ryle, Rottenberg, and Dunlap. Held up, tipped away. On the left side, trapped. Now back out. And Zane Jackson now in the game. They're going to call a foul on him, even though it looked like, what was that? Looked like Hofschneider kind of swung his arm around Zane's shoulders. Zane got beat there, just got a little too aggressive. The Broncos going to be in the bonus for the remainder of this half. With 1:30 left. McFadden to the free throw line. Not McFadden, excuse me. Hofschneider. First one does roll in. Hofschneider, the first Broncos player to reach 3 points on the day. And looks like Dunlap going to take a seat. Rottenberg back in. Second free throw is money. 45-12. Eagles up big. Pass to the right, Meyer-Dirks. Swing it to, now back to Meyer-Dirks. Thought maybe they'd go to Jackson. Crabtree loses it, able to tip it to Jackson. He recovers, gets it over to Berkey. Down to Rottenberg, puts it up off the glass. That one not going to roll in, but he'll head to the line for two. Rottenberg just a 50% free throw shooter. I guess like brother, like sister, as both Rottenbergs on the season been around that 50% range on free throws, as the first one is good. In fact, I think Rottenberg in the girls' game shot 50% from the line on 6 shots. Second one by Rottenberg. Money. So he goes 2 for 2 there. Gets his average up a little bit. St. Jackson showing a full court press. Berkey helping him out, and Jackson gets a steal. Pass it up to Crabtree. Now down low, Berkey. And it's going to be out of bounds on Berkey, trying to recover there. So Eagles getting a little sloppy here. Still a big lead, 35 points. Neighbor with it. Now Coma, back to Neighbor. Pumps, passes down low. St. Jackson playing defense. Coma loses it for a second, tried to get it to Neighbor. Now he does get it to Neighbor. Pulls up, now passes left, 3-point shot. That one no good. Chased down by Coma. Offensive board for the Broncos. Neighbor moves right, jumps, blocked by Rottenberg, and tipped up into the air, recovered by Jackson. Under 30 seconds to go in the half. Jackson slows it down, passes it right. Berkey looking. Little bit of a miscommunication there. Meyer-Dirks cutted. Berkey tried to get it to him. That one sails out of bounds. It'll be back to the Broncos. 22.5. Shot clock is dark. Neighbor in. Passes it. Tipped away by Rottenberg. I mean, the size advantage for these Eagles. It's intimidating, and it's really showing how useful it is as well. I mean, they've had so many deflections and tip-aways out of bounds. Now pass, a bit of a miscommunication. Recovered by Hawley. Covered by Meyer-Dirks. Bounce pass. Perry passes it. Neighbor. Now back to Hawley. Shot put up. No good. Rebound fought for. 5 seconds left. Shot put up. Blocked by Rottenberg.
Wow. I mean, it's almost unfair.
He's all over the place. I mean, what are you going to do against a 7-footer? Still 1.8 on the clock. Broncos going to be able to possibly get a shot off, and they don't. A little too much trouble. I mean, they got it in, but Rottenberg was covering him, so I wouldn't have wanted to put the shot up either. So he passes out, but they're unable to get the shot. And talk about a first half of these Eagles, 47-12. I mean, come on. What a performance early in this game, especially by Ryle. I mean, what is he? What's he got, 15? He's like 5 for 7, 5 for 6 on three-pointers after shooting just 13%. I mean, come on.
He's having an almost career night tonight in the first half.
Professional opinion for a prediction for, Strive players of the game. Offensive, obviously it's looking like Ryle right now. And then defensive, I mean, it's kind of close between Rottenberg and Adams. Adams getting a couple of steals, but Rottenberg, what has he got, 3 or 4 blocks already?
Absolutely.
Tell me about it. Halftime here in the Nest. Eagles lead big, 47-12 over the Broncos here on a beautiful Friday afternoon on Milford Eagle Strive. We'll be right back. Eagles up big, starting this first half, or second half. Excuse me. Roth with it on the right side. Gonna look right, dribbles left, passes out. Ryle, he's been on fire so far today. Gets it to the 7-footer, puts it up and in. Quick score for the Eagles.
It's like deja vu.
15 points for Rottenberg on the night. Same goes for Ryle. He's got 15 off of 5 threes. There's the three-pointer by Neighbor. That one off the mark once again. Rebound, Rottenberg. Ryle across the M, takes it up. Roth, pull-up three. Got it!
Wow.
Kaboom! I mean, unstoppable so far.
Can't ask for more.
First half was dominant, and they're starting off hot in the second half. What can the Broncos do? McFadden passes it out, gives a screen. Hawley uses it, cuts, passes, three-point shot. That one, no good. Offensive board, won't even try to go up against the 7-footer. Spins, looking for anywhere to go besides up. Now Hawley passes it, they swing it to the corner. Drive, once again against the 7-footer. Somehow able to get it over him. Now the Eagles get it. Lob up to the 7-footer, puts it up, can't get the dunk, gets his own rebound and puts it off the glass and in.
It works.
I feel like sometimes he's so tall he doesn't think he's got to get that high to put it in the rim. And he cuts himself short, can't get it. Neighbor pumps, now drives, mid-range shot, money. 14 points for the Broncos now, 4 points for Neighbor. Lob to Rottenberg.
There it is.
Slams it down.
Wow.
Able to redeem himself with a couple of missed dunks. 2 for 4 on the dunks tonight. There's another huge one from the side of the rim. 56-14. It's a football blowout score. Neighbor with it. Pass it. McFadden. And McFadden walked with it. Another mistake. There is going to be a running clock for the rest of this game, I'm guessing. Unless the Broncos somehow make it within 40. Well, I think it actually would say running clock. Maybe. Not sure how that rule works. Roth and Adams do take seats. 3-point. Crabtree no good. Rebound, Hawley. Stays toward the left side. Right passes it, McFadden. Get to Robinson. Now he goes down to Hofschneider. 3-point shot. That one way short. Rebound, Meyer-Dirks. And here comes the Eagles once again. Meyer-Dirks bounce pass to Crabtree. Now to Dunlap. Puts it up and in. Dunlap reaches double-digit points. That makes 3 Eagles. Drive in right. Bad pass taken away by Ryle. Comes up quickly, sprinting down the court. Mid-range shot by Meyer-Dirks gets blocked, but Dunlap able to put it back up and in. 60-14. The Eagles can't be stopped. Already under 5 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Lob pass, they go down low. Now Neighbor, he'll take a 3-point shot. No good once again. I don't think he's connected for a single 3-pointer so far. Ryle with it. He hasn't scored in a while, but Dunlap gets his 3rd bucket in the last 2 minutes almost. 14 now for him. Has Ryle scored since the first quarter? Were those 5 threes just in the first quarter? No way.
No, I don't believe so.
He had a couple, as that shot's no good, he had a couple in the second quarter.
Yeah, there was one late.
Yeah. Still doing good. He passes it across. Meyer-Dirks, back to Crabtree. Down to Berkey. Berkey looking, gets it to Meyer-Dirks. Now to Ryle. Ryle back down in the corner. Now back up. Crabtree directing traffic across. Ryle puts up the 3. Got it! Kaboom!
That's the man.
I mean, he is on fire. He hasn't shot a 3-pointer since the second quarter, like early in the second quarter, and he drains it. 18 for him off of 6 threes. Neighbor with it, pumps, drives, mid-range shot, no good. Rebound, Crabtree. Ryle going to take it up for the Eagles. He is feeling himself. Gets it to Meyer-Dirks, pivots. They swing it around. Berkey with it, gets a screen, moves, drives in, back out, Ryle. Over to Crabtree. Crabtree looking. Gets it down to Dunlap, puts it off the glass, rolls out, and going to be tipped out of bounds off the hands of Meyerdurks. It'll stay with the Broncos. And that's probably going to do it for Ryle and Dunlap. Guess there is quite a bit of game left, but a 50-point lead for the Eagles, so wouldn't be surprised if it was backups from here on out, as Jackson and Whitstruck now both take to the court. Almost taken away. That three-pointer no good. McFadden able to get it over Whitstruck. He passed it down low, and that shot going to roll out, but it will be a foul. As Crabtree looking a little shaken up down there. Got a little physical. Regardless, Hofschneider to the line for two shots. First one gonna be no good. And a couple of young faces coming in for the Eagles. Maddox Upton and Josh Peening.
Peening with his first varsity game. This is a big moment.
I mean, I've seen him play in JV games. I mean, he just looks like he knows how to play this game.
Absolutely, he is gonna be a demanding player later on.
Second free throw good. Hofschneider with 7 points now. Upton with it, gets it to Whitstruck, pumps. Now they swing it, Peening in the corner. Back to Upton, puts up the three. Got it! Wow! Kaboom! Right off the bench, bangs a three.
First varsity points, I believe.
I think you're right. I mean, stop the count, he's a 100% shooter. That shot no good by Neighbor. Neighbor can't make a bucket to save his life, and that pass manages to slip in between both Peening and Upton. Running clock will get us under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Eagles up 68-15. Talk about pure domination.
Yeah, the Broncos do not seem to be enjoying themselves.
I wouldn't either. That three's no good again. They just cannot get a make. Ball unable to be tracked down, and a timeout going to be called by the Broncos. Looks like he was kind of just rolling around for a second. They were just trying to get a hand on it, but was able to get recovered on the floor. I mean, talk about just amazing basketball being played. This is the best the Eagles have played all year.
Absolutely.
30-second timeout will stick with you here. 68-15. I mean, these Eagles, I mean, they've been a good shooting team. I wouldn't say they're great, but tonight they are great. They're shooting so well. Three-pointers, mid-range shots, layups. I mean,
absolutely.
Broncos don't have an answer.
Nope.
They really don't. And it's showing. I mean, even the backups coming in, Upton coming off the bench for, I think it's his first varsity game, actually, and comes out, hits a three on his first attempt. Talk about making it worth it.
Amazing.
Trying to prove himself with every opportunity. Neighbor lobs it up. Layup there, going to be good for an and one. McFadden. He's a sophomore, but he is the main go-to post for this Broncos team. And looking at it, I think, is it all starters right now for the Broncos?
I do believe so.
As there's another short-range shot good. 6 seconds left. St. Jackson bringing it up, pass it over. Meyerdurks, three-point shot for the quarter, and that one's going to bang out. No good, but heading into the fourth quarter, the Eagles going to be up 68-19.
Demanding lead, to say the least.
Super dominant so far. And, I mean, there's still a fourth quarter to go in the backups. I mean, I love the way that these Eagle, like, even Roth for the girls, he puts the backups in, and, you know, obviously you don't want to run up the score. But I say if you have your backups in, you're not running up the score unless they're absolutely dominating. I'd say let them compete, and that's what these coaches do. I mean, they put their girls in. They don't say, oh, just run the clock out, you know, put up a shot if you have to. No, they're telling them compete, go score, go play the sport that you are being told to play. And, you know, you see that in football. You know, it can be a blowout, and they put their backups in. You don't ask them to just run the clock out all the time. You tell them go score. You tell them go play the game that you want to play.
Absolutely, and these players have put in so much time and effort, and they're passionate about the sport they play. It's just amazing to see. They get their opportunity to prove themselves at the highest level.
I mean, it's been evident that Coach Marvin wants them to prove themselves. I mean, besides Caleb Meyerdurks, the 4 other people on the court for Milford right now, they weren't even on the bench at the beginning of the season. And now they're all in the game for a full quarter. And that three-point good. Neighbor finally hit one. Taking it up quickly. Great catch by Upton. Goes baseline. Back out to Peening. Peening spins, put up a shot, and he'll be fouled.
Wow. Opportunity for his first varsity points here in the 4th.
I mean, look at the people on the team. They are hype. I mean, that's their buddy. That's their dude. And they are so supportive of him. And that's something that this team has got right. They have been so great at being supportive teammates, just having energy and having their players' backs. First free throw going to be no good, so Peening going to be denied points on his first shot of, I guess not his first shot, but his first free throw shot. Second one. Money.
There we go.
And look at the bench. Look at the crowd. They are excited.
I mean, it's almost brotherly how they act.
I mean, they're a family, and they're showing it right now. Peening has worked so hard this season, and there it all pays off, getting his first varsity points as a freshman. I had a feeling that he's going to be good. So far, he's proven it. That three-pointer no good. And a foul going to be called. Wow. McFadden couldn't help but go over the top of Peening, which can't blame him too much. Peening is 5'6".
How much to go over?
I mean, I don't know if he saw him.
Maybe not.
Jackson taking it with it. He'll drive, puts it up, and going to be a foul on the floor. And looks like maybe finally potentially some backups going to come in for the Broncos. They've got 4 subs lined up, and they'll come on. There's a few people that have already been on the floor today, and a couple new ones, like Scholl. Other than that, I think most of these guys have been on so far today. Woodstruck with it. Pass it to Meyerdurks. He gets it to Peening. I mean, you just want to see him score when he has the ball in his hands. Now Meyerdurks drives. Doesn't get fouled. Able to tip it to Jackson. Jackson tries to go baseline. Now pass it. Peening pumps, drives. Euro step off the glass. Rolls out. That would have been, I mean, the basketball team, everyone over there would have lost their minds had he put that up. I mean, it was a great move, just an unlucky roll out there. 5:20 left in the game. Looking, swung, pump, no good. Chroma unable to get the pass and almost out of bounds. Now pass back awkwardly. That's Upton playing some tight defense. Looks like man defense. Woody down against the post, and he gets the rebound off the miss. St. Jackson going to take it up. Long pass, Meyerdurks, easy layup. Off the glass, no good. Peening trying to get the rebound, unable to get to it. Broncos have it, under 5 to go now. Chroma with it, bounce pass. And a foul going to be called. Looks like Meyerdurks got a little too feisty there. Is that going to be it? It will be. I mean, it's times like this, you know, as long as you're the winning team, you know, you wish that running clock wasn't there because you want to see these young guys score.
Absolutely.
So that shot able to roll in. 24-68.
This is just a great look at the Milford team for years to come.
Eagles haven't scored in, I guess, no, they haven't scored.
Oh.
And they're no good. 3-point shot. It's close. No cigar. Who shot that three?
It's Peening.
Peening? Oh, place
You
would have
can see.
lit on fire. There's a big three by Scholl. Cuts the lead to merely 41. Back out to Jackson. He dribbles twice, pass it to Upton. Upton with the three-pointer. Got it!
2 for 2!
Kaboom!
Wow.
2 for 2 on the day for Maddox Upton.
First night.
He scored the last 6 for the Eagles. I mean, 2 for 2. Just hang up the shoes, man. 100% shooter. Nobody's better as that pass sails out of bounds. And now at this point, I say get it to Peening. Get him those points. Maddox has gotten his opportunity. He's gotten his points. It's time for Peening to get his. Let him shoot a three. Give him the ball. Let him make a move.
Jackson, the only one on the court without points so far.
He scored this season, hasn't he?
No.
He hasn't?
No, he has been a great overall player, but hasn't found the net yet.
Shot a couple of threes in past games, just hasn't got lucky enough for one to roll in. So him and Peening looking for those first varsity points. They pass to the corner, now back up top. Pass to the right, swung down to the corner. Scholl looking, can't go baseline, tries to pass it. Peening able to take it away and able to throw it. Wait, whoa. What?
I'm not sure.
Peening threw it off the shin of a Broncos player right in front of the ref, too. And they still say out of bounds on him, unless he stepped out of bounds then, obviously. We couldn't see his feet real well from here. They go baseline, back out. Approaching 2 minutes left in the game. One dribble, bounce pass, taken away by Upton. Able to track it down. Easy layup, puts it up and in.
Wow. Is that 8?
8 points for the sophomore. I mean, talk about a night for these young fellas. Just getting this much playing time as well. I mean, that's going to pay off dividends for this for the next few years. As there's another steal, Meiderks goes up with it and in.
Wow.
75-27. And his first points of the game. Meiderks been more of a role player so far this season, coming in when they need him, and able to force a miss there. Upton gets the rebound, slows it down. I'd say give it to Peening. Let him make a move. Gives it to Meiderks. 3-point shot. Got it!
Wow.
Kaboom!
Man.
I mean, 10 points in the last 3 minutes. Come on, baby. There's a three-pointer. Scholl. That one going to be long. And they're going to say out of bounds on Meiderks. And running clock going to make this last minute fly by. Look at Marv. You know, he's just waiting for Peening to get a chance now.
Absolutely.
He wants to see that freshman. He's worked his way all the way up to the bench on varsity. Now playing a full quarter himself. Maddox Upton almost forces another turnover. And Meiderks able to force one. Got smacked in the face, no call. Will still be out of bounds on the Broncos. And the Eagles with 36 seconds. 34, shot clock gonna go dark. And looks like Marv with a hand gesture. Gonna tell him to settle down, just wind this puppy out. And let me tell you, I cannot say it enough and I cannot express enough how big of a win this is for the Eagles. Obviously, Broncos not a huge ranked opponent or anything like that.
Yeah.
But to bounce back after losing by 60 and come out and beat the Broncos, a rival team, by 51. Let me tell you, clock runs down, Eagles win. Huge W for these Eagles. I mean, pure dominance.
You can't even express how amazing this was to watch.
I mean, that's going to bring the atmosphere in the locker room up like times 1,000. What a great win. And especially against a rival. That's going to make it even better for these boys. Let's get to the bread and butter. Offensive and defensive stripe players of the game. What are we thinking?
I mean, offensive, there's no one else but Ryle.
Yeah.
Career night for him. You just
obviously didn't lead the team in points as Rottenberg had one more point, but how many times did Ryle shoot it? He shot it like 7 times, made 6 of them. I mean, he was on fire tonight, and I do think he deserved it. Zeb Ryle, your offensive or your Strive offensive player of the game. As Marv playing with his daughter, that's awesome. Obviously a happy dad after a big W like that. Now Strive defensive player of the game, what are we thinking?
I mean,
because Adams had some steals and Rottenberg had some blocks. Now, you hear me out. I say we split it, give it to them both. Why not?
I'd agree with that.
I mean, this game, it was a team effort by every just part of this game.
Absolutely.
78-27, a huge win. Colby Roddenberg and Connor Adams, both Strive defensive players of the game. Roddenberg with 19, not even a single foul. Rao with 18 on 7 or 8 shots.
Yeah.
Dunlap with 14. I mean, he was dominant down there, especially on the offensive board. That's where he really dominated for this team. And then 20, Maddox with 8. Maddox Upton. Landon with 8. I mean, everybody was scoring tonight.
Yeah.
Is that Meyerdurks? 21? Yeah, Meyerdurks with 5. I mean, what a dominant performance.
There's not much more you can ask of these guys. I mean, transitionally, it was much better than last week. We had trouble getting past the half-court line, and we couldn't stop being on our side of the court. It was.
Yeah, I mean, most of the game on Tuesday was just on our side of the court where our basket was, where they were scoring. And, I mean, you start out well, you go 3-1, and then you take a tough loss against Lincoln Lutheran to move to 3-2, and you know what your expectation is against Norris. You knew you were going to end up 500. And to come back and have a dominant win like that against the Broncos, it's got to put a good warm feeling in your heart to get yourself back up to above 500, especially with a dominant win like that. And everybody's scoring. The young guys are getting a full quarter of play. I mean, that's probably the most important part, is that they got so much time to get experience. And think about how much rest that the older guys got. That's going to do wonders for them. Huge win for the Eagles here in the Nest. A beautiful Friday night for basketball. 78-27 is your score. It's going to do it for us here on Milford Strive. Thank you, Steven, for running our tech. Thank you to, I think, was it Charles running the camera? Charles running the camera, thank you very much. Thank you, Chase Nicholas, for being on with me. Chase Nicholas and Jay Wissenberg, your voices of the Eagles tonight. Drive safe and have a wonderful Friday night.